Here we are out again. We're going down this deep shaft here. There's 4 of us out today. There's Phil and Ewan, and the other guys down the bottom. Let's check out the shaft. My turn to go down next. Oops. Down there we're going.
Is there any adjustment on that sucker?
Here we go.
Always falls down as well, and I just need to keep it.
Well, I made the first part down. Easy bar going. A bit wet. Here we are. There's Johan at the top. He's ready to come down. There he is, coming down the waterfall. Here comes Phil. There somewhere. Here he is. Working his way down slowly. We've got a huge, bit of dangerous rock peeling away from the wall there. It's right above the hole we want to go down. Trying to make it safe. Feel the squeeze. This is the dangerous one. Don't like stuff like this, bro. Look at that. Ready to kill someone. You okay?
Yeah.
And there goes Phil. My turn next. Well, we got down the first part of the shaft and we're in this. Have a look at it. Look at the colours. That's the direction we came from. So what mine we got here, Yo, and what age and all that?
Well, this is actually what the earliest mine in the valley. This was started over 4,100 years ago. So it's early Bronze Age. These workings that we're in now are actually 19th century. But the mine was started in about 2,200 BC during the Bronze Age. The hole that we've come down is the area of the early Bronze Age workings. But all of this was developed then, the workings deepened in the 19th century. And lots of these timbers, see how new they look with all the modern chocking in them. This mine was also worked right up until about 1935. So these could be the early 20th century workings as well. So it's in very good condition. A lot of it, not all of it.
Yeah, it's impressive so
but
far.
But it is also the oldest mine in the valley, so that's another little claim.
Yeah. So
well, I think we can stop here and have a chat, can't we?
Yeah. Well, we're going down. We're going down there now. Very scary indeed.
These are the old railway sleepers here, the tramway sleepers sticking out. Because if you come down here, you can see the level going off over there. But you need a maypole or a ladder to get up to it. It doesn't go very far.
Can you not scramble over this bit here?
No, there's a huge drop in front of it. See the water's trickling down? There's a 100-foot drop below there.
Oh God.
So you need to climb up from the bottom.
Down there we're going. Check out the stalactites. They're cool. There's a long one there. So we're heading that way. Setting up
Where
some
are you
ropes.
going to tie the rope, lad?
There's some amazing colours in here. Look at that. It's absolutely stunning. The guys have gone through this little collapse. That looks dangerous too. So I'm going through here now. That's not very safe to my right.
Alright. Oh, we can get out this way.
We can we?
Pleased to know if that all comes crashing down behind you.
It doesn't look very safe, does it?
See the size of the rock hanging here when you come through, you'll probably
Oh God. Holy shit.
smoke up the hill.
Absolutely.
That big rock hanging there.
Our search party will go down.
Oh wow.
It's the it's all been collapsed and stoked and all sorts, but this is the original adit, the original level into the mine. Level,
Alright.
and it runs above the main 20th century stopes. So as we go along, we've got all these drop-offs into the stopes below us on our left.
So is this false floor under here or not?
No, this is
No,
solid.
this is
Yeah,
solid.
Everything we're walking on is solid. Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Look at all these stalactites there.
Yeah, look at them. They're really cool.
There's a really long one here.
It feels old, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's something about it. You can't describe it, but it feels old. It feels very old. So where was it first mined?
This adit here, or the mine itself.
Well, the mine itself, and then this other.
Bronze Age. This adit was driven in 1862.
Okay, so not that old.
Not that old. But see, this waterfall, you know that other entrance we saw when we were abseiling
Yeah.
down? There was another level going off that goes through a drop-off, and that's it up there. So this is our alternative way in, if the other way ever caves in. This is the other way down. And then that goes down to the deep adit. This is the middle level that we're on here, the first one to be driven. The deep adit down the bottom there. We'll go down there next. Just walking along here.
Yeah.
Morrison, some of this is relatively new stuff.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Look at the stalls above us. Up there. All them rocks
Yeah.
sitting on top of it. Good Lord.
Look at this vein here.
Wow. God.
Come over here and have a look at this vein. It's full of tiny cavities. See, all of that's decomposed marcasite and iron and quartz and all sorts of things.
One day it'll collapse.
Yep.
Hopefully not now.
All these colours, there's sulphur coming through here as well. These are the colours you usually get in an iron ore mine or a sulphur mine. Iron and all sorts. And here we go. This is the chamber of artifacts is on the far side of this.
Whoa, look at that down there.
Yeah, this is the hand line that I left in here last time. Isn't it? Look at the size of those timbers down there, they're huge.
They are massive.
Yeah. You flick the rope up so I can take a photo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You take time.
So we're shimming across this dodgy shelf here now. And the one thing I don't like is heights. There's some drop down there.
We've come across the hand line. Al's decided to stay over there. So the others come across and we've got a lovely wagon here. Still sitting on the rails.
But would they have put these holes in as winches at all, Johan? Or is it just...
I think they've just collapsed.
Or is it just collapsed?
How about that for a wagon though, isn't it superb?
That's amazing.
That's a lovely artefact. That's lovely. And it's kind of marooned here. It's got a hole in the floor on either side of it. So it's stuck here. Forever. It's still sitting on the rails. It's a 2-foot gauge tramway. Still got its couplings attached to it. The wheels. And the tipping mechanism. So this is the opening end of the wagon. This end would open like a flap so that the contents of the wagon could be tipped out of it. And that lever running along the side can be opened from the pushing end from there. And then that would undo the clasp on the tipper there. It's actually almost undone already, so that this end could flip open like a flap on these hinges. And empty the contents of the wagon on the spoil heap outside. The old way out is actually over there, but it's marooned now because the floor's collapsed. We'll go over and have a look at that in a minute. We've got a real artefact chamber here. There's remains of a kibble on the floor here, one of the old iron buckets to carry the ore up the shaft. There's a gunpowder tin next to it. And the rails carry on along the floor there. Lovely stalagmites.
Well, what is that? That's off something.
Oh yeah.
I'm just wondering what...
Wonder if it's a bolt next to these posts, because there's an old fence line coming along here or something to protect the
The
whole.
rails.
Yeah.
Within the rails, so it's a bit of
Oh yeah.
bit of a mystery.
You see the rails curve round and just drop off into the abyss. But there's the old way out.
That is the abyss.
That's the old way out over there, but the floor's collapsed and one rail is just kind of hanging in the air. And it goes ways down there. Let's turn the spot on. Yeah, look at that. So there's no way of getting into that level, the old way out over there anymore. So that's why they couldn't get the wagon out.
The original platforms down here.
It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. See, this level, you can see carries on at this horizon because there's a short stub off on the left there. But the whole thing's just been stoped right down. That's superb. Look at those timbers. And this was all the early 20th century workings, I think, this area here. Because lots of this old level was stoped out by the new D-pad. The D-pad, it wasn't started until 1905. So they came in underneath all this and just stripped everything out under the floor. There's an old miner's shovel and a gunpowder tin bin left here. It's in pristine condition, look at that. That's known as a Cardi shovel or a Cardiganshire shovel.
Got a short handle.
Yeah.
Most Cardiganshire land shovels were long handles.
That's right. And the Cornish ones have long handles too, don't they?
Yeah. So that's a miner's Cardiganshire.
Yeah. That's lovely. Oh, look at that hole.
We're coming back, Al.
And there's the bridge where the old level came into the mine. And you can see how everything has just been stripped out by the modern workings. There's the old way in across there. And along there, and there's the wagon. So I've got to go back along this ledge now, which is a little bit disconcerting. There we go. So a short crosscut going down there, seeing if there's any more vein in that direction, which there wasn't. Plenty of bits and bobs around here. So we're going to go back now, follow the rails. Look at all those stalactites up there. Absolutely lovely. Big stalagmite here coming out of the floor. God, wow, look at that one. That stalactite is about 5 foot long and it goes all the way from the roof down to within maybe a centimetre of the floor. Look at that. And there's Al waiting for us on the other side of the Hole of Horrors. Right down there. So there's the deep level down at the bottom. We'll see if we can get down there next. The 20th century adit that came in here and undercut the original workings. Look down here. Oh, sorry, no, it must have been the other hole, was it?
We're going down there, are we?
We are, yeah, we'll go down there now, yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
There's an easy way down.
We got Phil.
Almost in a powder-like form, though.
What is it, did you say?
It's decomposing marcasite. Sorry, not marcasite, pyrite. Pyrite, iron pyrite. Decomposing pyrite.
On the way in, there's piles and piles of the stuff.
Yeah, and it was much more solid. This is almost down to a grain.
Where we got?
Oh, well, look at all that. That's a massive stope. We're going down there now. Check them out. That's dangerous. Guys are all the way down there. Stalagmites.
Yeah.
They're huge.
I've not tried it. See if you can get it there.
They're huge, aren't they?
Right, from where you are, Al, look
Yeah.
at this. See where my torch is?
Yeah.
You can see where the water level was.
Oh, I can see the line, yeah.
The line.
Oh, it's above me here.
So that filled all the way up to there, and there was a blowout. And everything just blew out of the entrance and blew everything into the river.
Wow. Johan's found something he thinks is interesting. What is it?
Found a lovely, an ancient artifact here.
Do you think?
Yeah. This is a beach stone.
I thought it was a piece of wood when I first saw it.
Yeah. Right, this is a Bronze Age hammerstone. This is a river or a beach stone. You can see how it's rounded. And like, oh, look at it. There's this other stuff here.
Yeah.
All ragged and jagged.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This
So
here,
nothing
this here has washed down through these workings in this water. It's come down through various collapses from the top of the mine. And this is what the Bronze Age miners used to hammer down and mash up the ore.
Well, yeah, like you say, beach stone, and the beach is miles and miles and miles away.
So what they used to do,
It's,
they used by Llanrysted, they used to carry beach supplies of pebbles from Llanrysted to the mines during the winter months, and then they would mine during the summer months. They would actually move with their stock up into the mountains and bring supplies of beach pebbles with them from Morfa Bychan, Llanrysted, Aberaeron way, and they would use these coastal pebbles as hammerstones because they were more solid and less liable to frail and split.
I'm with you, yeah.
So that is a 4,000-year-old hammerstone.
What a neat find, eh?
You don't see those every day, I'll tell you that. This here,
What have we got?
this is the end of the deep level where it hits the vein. So it's all filled up and silted now. But this is the deep level that was driven in 1905 to cut these workings, and this is when all of this was opened out. This is the deepest one at the mine, and all the water's still draining out here.
And now you're going to try and get up there.
Try. I don't think I've been up here before.
Wow. That looks very crumbly, though.
It's, yeah, it's kind of like glacial conglomerate stuff, isn't it?
That might... You watch it don't collapse on here.
Well, it's not going to go anywhere.
Big slope up there. So we just broke into a chamber that's probably never been explored since the mine was shut, we would guess. What do you...
Entire tree trunks. They're about 25, maybe 30 feet long, each of them. And these are entire tree trunks that have been carried in here and lifted into place using tackle, just to keep the chamber open. They're absolutely huge.
Check out the old rope, the thick old rope. You can see it from up here. You zoom in on it.
Where's that?
On this wall, I could just make it out.
Oh, I got it, I got it.
Yeah, look at that.
Whoa.
And that's what they used to climb with, isn't it?
Yeah, that or chains.
What a chamber, though.
I just can't get over the size of these timbers. Those are just huge.
Look at the amazing colours. I think my torch is up. Whoops. What a chamber to get into.
Yeah.
The lad's gone all the way up there, look.
Look at that vein coming right down there. That's superb. That's one of the best vein exposures I've seen.
Let's go up here.
The most bizarre thing of all is that there's this blue pipe there, but it's obviously old because it's been put through that hole. But I don't know what that's all about. That's really weird.
What's down here? Any artifacts up there, Vlad?
Yes. Cool. What's up there? Oh, no way.
How did you get up?
A shovel and a pick.
Look at this.
Have a look.
Oh, I made it. What have you got?
It's a superb artifact. Look at this pick. It's a Cornish pole pick with one end to use as a hammer and one end as an actual pick and the curved wooden handle. It's the best pole pick I've ever seen underground. And there's a shovel with a split blade lying next to it and a gunpowder tin. That is superb.
Absolutely.
Wow, look at that. And no one's probably been here since the mine closed. I don't know of anyone else who's gotten down here as far as we've gotten such a far way today. Look at the length there.
That's a long one. That's dangerous right there, look.
Yeah, we're on a false floor.
We are we? Oh,
Above the water, yeah.
look at them.
Whoa.
We're on false floor.
All of this is a false
I'm getting off then. Oh, look at this here. We're standing on all this. I can go at any time.
Yep.
It's so dangerous. Amazing though.
I can't believe this. This is amazing. That pick is really, really got me. Because it's another Cornish influence, isn't it? It's Cornish pit.
It is. It is.
Or Welsh one.
Which is good.
Yep, absolutely. So that pipe, I can't make heads or tails of that. But I didn't see that we're going to have to look for the top of it next time. Didn't we?
Yeah. This is not.
In the water. It's an amazing chamber. Absolutely enormous.
Go on then. Go for it. It wasn't much of a drop, was it? Well, this was cool, wasn't it? To the water levels, yeah. What a place. What a place.
What an amazing line.
We're going to get up that now.
Look at them though, those are huge. I can't believe it. Colossal. Found some nice lumps of fool's gold here.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Here it comes, look, through the squeeze. Made it. Oh. Just found a nice lump of fool's gold there, look. Right there.
Yeah.
That's a big chunk on a big rock.
Oh, that'd be nice to have, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if we can get it off. We'll come back with some tools.
This is weathered zinc.
Is it?
That's the stuff they're after.
Have a look at these down here, look. More stokes. How deep does it
You
go?
can get down there, but there's not that much there. So.
Still cool to see. What's the level over there? I can see a level. What are they doing up there?
Closing the mine.
Blocking us in. Right, we're getting out here now. How about that, eh? What a mine.
What an amazing mine. Amazing.
That's dangerous.
What a ballerina.
Yeah. So there goes Johan. We're all just me left to get out here. Hey Johan, flick it over the rock.
Give me a bit of slack. Good for it. Let me have it.
We made it out.
Again.
How about that for an explore?
Amazing mine.
Yeah.
Ancient mine, also modern as well. So we've got that kind of those layers of history all working on top of each other in one place. It's quite difficult to interpret, but it's interesting nonetheless.
And finding that stone was cool.
Yeah, the hammerstone. Yeah.
Those big steep slopes.
And we had the wagons. We had the pick and the shovel. All sorts of stuff in there. Lovely.
Well, I hope you enjoy the video. And again, please like, subscribe and share it. And all the best to you.
Ciao for now.